what costs trillions every year, threatens food security, water access, biodiversity, and 3 billion livelihoods? The answer is land degradation. Globally, we lose 100 million hectares annually, and in South Africa, over 70% of productive land is degraded. This reduces soil fertility, threatens biodiversity, and impacts millions of livelihoods. That's why land restoration is one of the smartest investments governments can make. For every dollar invested, it delivers between $7 to $30 through jobs, resilience, and sustainability. Across South Africa, various restoration projects have been successfully implemented and scaled. The Working for Water program, funded for 30 years by the South African government, has cleared more than 1 million hectares of invasive alien plants. This protects water security, boosts agriculture, revives biodiversity, and provides jobs for 20,000 people each year, most of them women.
For me and my family, this job is very important. And now we know there's a monthly income. So now we can support our household. You learn every day something new. The nature, why this, different kinds of medicines you get even in the forestry.
In the Eastern Cape, the GAM2's irrigation board has led alien plant clearing projects across the province, supporting more than 300 small businesses and improving the livelihoods of at least 3,000 households.
The long-term value is that we enrich people's lives. More of these projects must take place and keep South Africa's biodiversity as beautiful as it is.
This combination of government policy and community action shows how land restoration reduces poverty and strengthens resilience. Also in the Eastern Cape, AfriCarbon's Return to Thicket project, in partnership with Kuzuko Lodge, has employed over 400 people to plant more than 30 million Spekboom cuttings, restoring 5,200 hectares of degraded land.
En klipplaat het ons die banke nie, ons het die baie skole nie, ons ouers het die regte werke nie. Ek het 6 mense om na te kyk, dus kom ek elke dag na hierdie Spekboomplant toe om die mense buite te kan wys waaroor het gaan en wat ons hier kan doen om vir hulle beter toekoms buite te kan bou uit die Spekboomplant.
Linking thickets to carbon markets secures long-term environmental and economic benefits.
There are about 1.2 million hectares of degraded Spekboom thickets, with only about 180,000 left intact. So the opportunity is tremendous for us to develop projects like this, but we're also building a business model where revenue can be generated through the restoration of ecosystems. We can bring this to the world, show that it's possible at scale, and drive real change both in communities, in restoring land, and building a credible carbon market.
The government's 10 Million Trees program, launched in 2025, is mobilizing schools, hospitals, communities, and the private sector to plant 2 million indigenous trees each year, boosting biodiversity and food security.
Every South African, when they wake up in the morning, must be able to say, I'm breathing because of the oxygen from a tree. It must be the business of all citizens to promote restoration of the land, and most importantly, to promote the planting of trees.
From waterways to forests to thickets, South Africa's restoration efforts are delivering powerful results. Together, these approaches show that restoration can be scaled across sectors, landscapes, and communities. With supportive policies, smarter funding, and community-driven action, restoration delivers tenfold returns in stability, productivity, and opportunity. Together, we can scale these models, unlocking a restoration economy that safeguards the future for generations to come.